Good.
Okay, we're going to go over setting up the ESI system. This is the Ensite X system. It comes just like this. Everything's wrapped up and put away. Step one is going to be just putting the magnet on the table. So there's a rail and then the head's pointed this way, so just make sure that you have this oriented correctly. Try to position it over where the patient's heart should lay, so kind of right in the middle of the chest. And then just make sure the arm boards are laying on top of the brackets. Okay. Next, we're going to start getting some stuff out of here. You have your cool point tubing pump and your tacky quartz system. These go at the end of the table. Set them over here for now. Next, we're going to start getting some stuff out. So the top drawer has all of your cables. Just pull all of these out. This blue EKG cord you can keep in the drawer and just pull the cord out. This will plug into the front of your amplifier, your EKG, notch up. I'm going to seat it on there and then just twist. The next thing to grab is going to be to look in your other drawer here. You have 2 pin boxes because we need one for the grid and then also the ablation and all of the other pins. So the one that has the grid is going to be for amplifier, your second port. You can just leave this on top. The lighter gray cable gets plugged into the back, so we'll toss that off over here. And this part gets plugged into the amplifier. So this will be plugged into number 2. The grid always gets plugged into number 2. There's a notch on the black part of this handle, so just make sure that that's pointing up. And it should seat right on here. Okay. This other pin box is going to be for all of your other catheters and ablation. So we're going to put this at the end of the table. Just kind of get this little holder here. And then this will get plugged into IC1, notch up. And then the light gray portion will be plugged into the back here. So let's walk to the back real quick. They should be labeled. You have IC1, and then the white one is IC2. And they're also labeled in the back of this. This is going to be your ESI box here. So IC1, it's just a push and click. Sorry, IC2 and then IC1. Okay. Next, we're going to grab these 2. This one we don't use. We haven't used this one yet, but if you need to, this is going to be for like extra pins that we need to plug in. We have the EKG for the 12 lead and then an extra pin box. So just unwrap it, and then what we'll do is hang it at the table. These just fit into these black holders here. Just like so. And it's color coded, so the green is going to get plugged into the larger green port here. Box we'll use for cryos, for the Achieve cable or any other extra non-Abbott catheter. Here. And then it gets plugged into the 20 SIM, the bottom blue one, right like that. All right, now we're going to move on to all these cables here. I'm going to start with the 12-lead EKG. It comes into two parts. And these are really simple. You just plug these into this box here. So find your colors. You have white, green, red. It just matches. And then we'll hang these on the end for the nurse. Okay. And then next we have these are going to be the patches that they put on the front and back for mapping. So there's two of them. There's this one, and then there's also this other gray one here. Both of the ends are the same. So it doesn't matter which one you plug in here. We've got two of these PRs button. Or port. Just plug it in there. Hang it up. We have this cable is going to be for RF ablation. This plugs into the tacticaf catheter. There is a white port that says ablation. Just plug that in, and then we'll toss this up at the foot of the bed.